Hi everybody, this is Black Rhino Ranger. Here is day 9 of my Jurassic World Evolution 3 DLC packs wishlist. We've got I already had expressed that maybe we should include a few mammal animals like the woolly mammoth and the Smilodon, thanks to the Smilodon's appearance in Jurassic Park as a toy and Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous. But even though, yes, Jurassic World is still mostly a dinosaur game, I can't help but think we should include a few more mammals and some so big that they can easily rival against the dinosaurs. And I came up with at least 12 more mega mammals for this pack. And one of them, of course, is the Intricathere, also known as the Paraceratherium. This, in my opinion, is my most favorite prehistoric mammal of all time. It's a 50-ton rhinoceros, and if you know me by name Black Rhino Ranger, you'll know why. Hey, I would so love to see this. I loved seeing it in Walking with Dinosaurs, Walking with Beasts. I loved it when I was playing it in Ark Survival Evolved. I probably should get Prehistoric Kingdom because it has the Paraceratherium, but it's still in a bit of an early stage with some bugs here or there, so maybe wait until it ages a bit or when it has the final game. So just wait for a bit before I get my hands on it. But I would so love to see this creature come into Jurassic World. See if it can interact with the T-Rex or the Triceratops or any other dinosaurs or other mammals. It will be a real hoot to see my favorite giant giraffe-looking rhino there. And over here we got the Andrewsarchus, basically described as something that looks like a giant wolf, but actually has hooves instead of claws. Originally it was thought to be more closely related to hoofed animals like sheep and goats. Nowadays it's more thought to be more closely related to hippos and whales and entelodons. Though you could argue, since whales, hippos, and pigs and buffaloes and goats are still part of the same order, so it still kind of counts as a relationship. But now you could say that this version of the Andrewsarchus is outdated, but and it probably should look more like a hippo or an entelodont. But either way, I do hope it does appear in the game. It can look like a wolf, or it can look like an entelodont, but I kind of wish but I say the wolf-like appearance is quite iconic. And if I wanted something that looks like a pig, I would probably go with, this one. The Daeodon, the giant pig. Well, not really a pig. Entelodons are more closely related to hippos. But the Daeodon is basically, Daeodon. Daeodon is like it looks like a giant pig. It was thought to nickname the Hell Pig, and wonder if they can try slipping in the thing. If we're gonna have the Andrewsarchus look like a wolf, let's have a Daeodon as the Terror Pig or something. Or I could use the Entelodon from Walking with Beasts, but never mind. And over here is the Brontothere, the Embolotherium, known for having a heart-shaped horn on its nose. The horns on their heads are not really horns, they're bone. No, they're more to show off than to headbutt. It may look like a rhino, and it is closely related, but they're twice as big as a rhino, and they're not really, and it kind of died out, so before it can evolve into a rhino. So so it doesn't really have any descendants, I think. But anyways, the next up is the Doedicurus, which is like a giant armadillo. Again, Walking with Beasts has that in store, and maybe it can rival against the Ankylosaurids in a whip-tailing battle. In fact, that's what I thought Slobbertooth from Skylanders was. I didn't think he was a turtle dinosaur at first. I thought it was like either an ankylosaurid or a Doedicurus. But anyways, next up, the Megatherium, or more commonly known as the giant ground sloth, something Sid from Ice Age is. Or you might have seen it more in Walking with Beasts, or played as him in Zoo Tycoon 2. The Megatherium is like the biggest sloth ever found. It's mostly a vegetarian, but it might have scavenged. Let's see how well they can portray this creature. Now over here is an Arsinoitherium. Is I would describe as 4 different pachyderms merged into one. He's got the appearance of a rhinoceros, the nose of a tapir, the relationship with the elephant, and the lifestyle of a hippopotamus. 4 pachyderms merged into one. That's how I would describe the Arsinoitherium. Procoptodon, a giant kangaroo. Thought maybe they include some marsupials. And wouldn't be the only one I'm thinking about. Another is the Diprotodon, a giant wombat. A wombat the size of a hippopotamus. You might have seen him in Zoo Tycoon Extinct Animals or The Monsters We Met. But I thought it'd be a nice little addition to the game. And then there's the Peltephilus. Now this was a personal favorite of mine. It's not that well represented in media, but I thought it's pretty cool looking. It's something I would describe as a rhino-looking armadillo because it's got the horns on its nose and it's got the armadillo-like spikes, plates, and it's a digger. And they say it might have been a carnivore. So that's something. I thought maybe include this little creature in. Heck, it's kind of, and well, it's not really little, it's kind of huge. So maybe include this creature, and I thought it should deserve some representation. I plan to make a character out of him someday. So anyways, and over here is the Palaeoloxodon. Palaeoloxodon, also known as the straight-tusked elephant. Some say this is one of, if not the biggest land mammal ever to walk the planet. Some say it can rival easily against the Intricatherium. And I wonder if it can interact with the woolly mammoth or the T-Rex and see how well this could go. And finally, Repenomamus giganticus, said to be the largest mammal of the Mesozoic era. And this particular mammal is known to prey on dinosaurs. So yeah, those are my picks for the Mega Mammal Pack. The Intricatherium or Paraceratherium, the Andrewsarchus, the Embolotherium, the Daeodon, the Doedicurus, the Megatherium, the Arsinoitherium, the Procoptodon, the Diprotodon, the Peltephilus, the Palaeoloxodon, and the Repenomamus giganticus. So, what do you think, fellas? Do you think these mammals should appear in Jurassic World Evolution 3? Do you not wish for these mammals or any mammal to be in Jurassic World Evolution 3? Do you think one of these mammals should be replaced by another mega mammal? Do you have any other ideas for a mammal or other animal in Jurassic World Evolution 3? Let me know in the comments. I hope you've enjoyed this video.